How we all doing? It's time for a very, very interesting playthrough. We're here for a challenge run. Tonight, we're playing Sonic Colors, and we could either play the Wii original, or we can play the new released Ultimate Edition that came out last year, but why not fuse them together and play them both at the same time? Because I'm stupid. That's what we're doing tonight. I'm playing both the original version and the newly remastered version at the same time, as it's actually possible on the computer to play multiple games with the same controller at the same time, which is how we're doing this. I'm playing the PC release of Sonic Colors Ultimate, and I am playing the Wii version via the Dolphin emulator just for convenience sake, because I could actually play it on real hardware and play it with the same controller with like a very complicated solution, but I figured this would be a better idea just to play the new versions on the same machine at this point. So it just makes sense to do it this way. So that's what we are doing. It's going to be a very, very interesting playthrough. I played a couple levels of this to see if this is even a possibility. The answer is yes, it is. I don't know how well it's going to go, but we'll find out. So I'm going to get the game ready. Hey Matt, how you doing? So I'm loading it up now. We're going to start off with the PC version to make sure it's all fine, because I was actually waiting a while to try this concept. This is an idea I had in my head for a few months, but the PC version of Ultimate, kind of bad in a lot of areas. It had a lot of major issues. It only recently started to get more fixed up. So I'm hoping that means now that this is not going to be a crap show, to say the least. It should be fine. They fixed the stuttering issues I've had with this specific version of the game, so I want to load into this one first just to showcase some settings real fast, as I'm going to be playing with very specific settings on. Nothing really major, it's just we're going to probably flip-flop between game sources audio if and all possible. Also, it's loud in my ears. I don't have a way to turn that down right now, unfortunately. It's fine, I could be deaf. How you doing? I mean, I'm doing good myself, thanks for asking. I'm glad you guys can't see this giant cursor on the middle of the screen. This may be louder than the rest of the stuff, so I can't really fix this right now. Just gotta bear with me. So yeah, this version of the game was released last year in a very bad state. When this game first released, it was a buggy mess, and it barely functioned. It was a mess. It took almost a full year for this game to finally get fixed up to the point where it's at now. So, here's hoping. From my last play of this, it was fine. I didn't have any major concerns here, so we'll see. I have to keep on prefacing that, because I run into new glitches every day with this game. I will say, the one thing I'm a little disappointed on is they added an option to swap between the music soundtracks. But this title screen song, you can't change back to the original. And I kind of prefer the original version of Reach for the Stars. This one's not bad, it's just certain parts of it I don't like as much. So yeah, that's loud in the rest of the game. The rest of this should be okay now. Yeah, that's like a whole 10 decibel difference I'm noticing on the meter. So hopefully now it won't be as loud, guys. You tell me if this volume is good. We don't care about the cutscene volume, because that's the only time we're watching one of those. So coming in, I'm playing this game on the PC version, and because of that, I should mention that this game runs at whatever frame rate it feels like on PC. It goes up to a most 144 frames per second, and does not matter what your monitor's settings are set to. If you have it set to 60, it can still run way higher than that, so it's weird. I have it capped down to 120, so it should be okay. I have the soundtrack to Ultimate Music Mix, so we can hear the new and the old, but that's for the most part it. I had to do one other thing. This button on my controller, the Z button, is actually mapped to the, I would say, select button on a 360. That's no good for me. I need to change that. So I have this map now to a keyboard key just to get this to work. Because this is my WISP button, the Z button. It has to be the same between both versions. So I had to do a little bit of a janky workaround, but besides that, we should be good. Little too loud still. Okay, that's good to know. The reason why I'm hitting all this stuff here before we even go into my other thing is because I gotta make sure things are gonna work in a very specific way. I'll turn it down. I'll say to 13 to be safe. If that's the case, where's the other audio? That's got to go down the same amount of decibels. To be under you. Yes, there you are. Okay, now sent to infinity. Oh, I gotta activate the effect, don't I? Hang on, give me 1 sec. That's why I'm not starting immediately here, because I do have some other things to fix up. Let me activate the effect. Dolphin audio, there it is, 16, so I put that down to 18. And that should be good. I just gotta change one more thing. Now that should be set to infinity if I hit the button again. Okay, I got things working, so hopefully, does this sound better, guys? At like a -2 decibel. That should be a little bit better. It looks better in my ear. My meter, I should say. Sounds better in my ears, but the game's not as loud in my ears. Hey, Kira, how you doing? And I set that. Okay, it is better. Good. Thanks. Thanks, Matt. Real quick, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna go mute it. I'm gonna hit that button again. Okay. There's a certain effect I have to make sure it's working correctly, so now we should be good on that front. I'm gonna do one other thing for that reason. That should mute that source. Yes. Okay. Everything should be set. Took me a minute. It took me a little bit to get this all set up before we even started the stream, so I gotta make sure things are finalized. I had all this working like the other day, but obviously audio is always the thing you gotta change right beforehand. That's good to know. This is a good setting. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just chill on this screen. Because now, let me introduce you to the other feed, the one we're actually gonna be on for pretty much all of this. The dual screen feed on the left is going to be the new version, Sonic Colors Ultimate. On the right side is going to be the Wii Original. So let me just load that up. And I will also explain how this is working too, because again, since I am playing on Dolphin just for simplicity's sake to use, one controller via 2 games, then there are certain things I will need to explain. While we're doing this, I can do that. Swap the audio around. Sega. Look careful for the differences. You won't really have to look that far. You won't, trust me. Just give me 1 sec. There's one more thing I need to do. Okay, we should be good. I mean, immediately, here's the first difference. The song. The song is flat out different. Alright, so I'm going to load in here, and then once it's up, activate the other copy again. Here you go. Although my ears, this is still ever so slightly loud, so I gotta adjust things. Okay, that should be a good volume for me. Then I go back to this. Okay, we should be all good. Which one's the better? Which one's the fraud? Better? Fraud. There you go. I don't even need to really say much. Here's the thing. They fixed up Ultimate a lot now. This is a much better version of the game than it was originally released in, but there are still major concerns with this version. For starters, look at the reflections this way, but under him. Like, look at Sonic's reflection between Ultimate and OG. You can actually see that they duped the model in such a weird way. It doesn't look right. The lighting in this one is a little bit different, so that's one thing. Graphically, things are better and worse in Ultimate. It's weird. But this is what happens when you convert a Wii game and you give it to a studio that hasn't done it. So it's like, meh. Also, it's still a little too much in my ear. I gotta turn me down a little bit. Although my derpy Sonic, see, there's a lot I gotta set up, hence why we're not in it yet. We're gonna start here in a minute. Should be better to get back into the game. So one thing's different. We don't have a save slot. It's just the one save. So here's what we're doing with this. we're going to be playing through the entire game tonight, but we're not doing it stage by stage in any like the hubs. I am playing on a file that's beaten the whole game already for a reason. We're going to be playing through Egg Shuttle mode. So, if you haven't played Sonic Colors before, Egg Shuttle essentially is your New Game Plus mode of the game in some sense. You play through the entirety of Sonic Colors from start to finish. No cutscenes, no hub worlds, you just go from level to level until you beat the very last one. And then at the end, they tally up your score and tell you how fast you went. So, essentially, this here is probably the best way to play Colors in my opinion. And it is a mode that is, I think, perfect for this, so I figured just do an Egg Shuttle run between the two different versions would be great. We'll see how it goes, though. So, to answer this one right away, how distracted with 2 games will controller run be? It's going to depend in certain areas because Ultimate introduces the Tails save mechanic, where if you fall down a pit, Tails will save you and put you back where you fell. So, that can bypass checkpoints at that point. It can put you farther back, or not far back, farther ahead of a checkpoint. And by doing that, it can make dying in one version way harder to catch back up to the other. So we will have to see how this goes. It's going to be a very interesting one to say the least, but I think it's time to get started. Let's go ahead and start up our Egg Shuttle run here between the 2 different versions. So, I am playing the PC version of Sonic Colors Ultimate as I said before, and I'm playing the Wii version via the Dolphin emulator just for convenience sake. So, I'm playing both of these games off a solid state drive to match the loading times. That way things are at least the same on that front. I'm playing with both of the games full screened in front of me, so I'm seeing both at the same time on the same screen. So for me, at least, things are going to be pretty similar. I already missed an enemy I didn't want to miss, so here's where some of the jank starts coming in. If I get a little desync, I'm going to try to find a wall, and I'm going to hit that said wall to kind of line myself up better. I got to be very mindful of the boost too, because Ultimate adds a new mechanic where if you get a perfect homing attack on something, so if the reticle is like a pure green, then you can go ahead from there and just get more boost. So for here, I'm actually going to do this, because I want to listen to the new soundtrack, because we actually started with the old one. Every once in a while, we may swap between the 2 different soundtracks, just for flavor, really. Did the one Sonic just clip through a rail? That's a good start. If I get them both lined up, actually I'll just have them both fall, that'd be easier. So jump here, with this, and now they're pretty much on the same section. So another thing that's different is the Wii original only ran in 30 frames per second. With cheat codes, you can force it to run in a higher frame rate, but for this, I'm running it at its original developed frame rate, so 30. But the PC version is running higher. It's running at least 120, because that's what my monitor's set to. So certain things, like say the drill wisp, are going to control radically different on this version compared to the Wii original, which is why in this stage I opted not to use the drill. So that's another thing I gotta keep in mind too. Some control is going to be different between the releases. And because of that, it can throw you off. And also, just for difference sake, I am playing with the Movie Sonic skin, just so we can at least tell what version's what. Having a different skin on Sonic at least makes it a little bit easier to differentiate the 2, just on a quick glance. So, we got one on the cosmetics. Movie Sonic was a pre-order bonus. Or you could just buy it flat out as DLC. And yes, that also means I do have the Planet Wisp music DLC too. That worthless piece of $5. It's so bad, man. I don't understand why Sega had to remove songs from Ultimate just to put it into a DLC pack. And it's not even good music. It's just mediocre, really. And so from here, I'm going to jump, do laser onto the top platform, because then I'll line both versions up in the same spots. Alright, this is going to be weird. Well, that was already a good start. I kind of want that laser. If I can, like... I have no idea how this is going to work now. Poorly. It's going to work poorly. And get this one over the capsule. There we go. At least this one is capsule-based, not just a ring. Yeah, man, I agree. The Wii version does have more charm that Ultimate kind of gets rid of in some areas. Like, look at the flames on the Eggman ship, too. Even that's different than the loading screen, which is a weird difference when you think about it. Oh, I missed some whisks there. It's fine. Also, I missed every kind of path I was supposed to go on. It's fine, you know, just hit the wall. I'll line them both up. Walk over here. Boost. Okay, somehow, this is another thing too, with the frame rate distance, you notice a difference in the distance. That's what I should have said. I'm like all jumbled around in thoughts right now because I'm juggling 2 different games, so don't mind me. But the the distance thing with the Wisp, right there kind of tells you. Some physics were also coded to the frame rate in such a way that you can really notice the difference here. Like, there are just some things you can do in one version you can't do in another. That's a problem. Okay, so I'll keep Sonic there. Well, as much as I can, at least. Alright, get back in the hole. And now lined up. Up here. And then I'm lined up with the laser. Just go straight and she'll put me in the same section. Perfect. Now, another Wisp I'm going to try to avoid is the new Wisp added to Ultimate, Jade Wisp. Simply because it doesn't exist in the Wii original, so that's going to make things a little more complicated to keep them both in sync. Because Jade Wisp can put you in areas you cannot get to natively in the Wii version. And that could cause a little bit of an issue for a run like this. Okay, so from here I should just be able to boost. It also feels like one version is going much faster than the other. Again, that's probably a frame rate thing. Okay, now this version is just ahead. Kill this guy before he kills me. Now focus on Ultimate to catch up. Aim at the wall. And there you go. Now we're synced. If I can get this Wisp, I can open up a shortcut. Did I hit? Okay. I didn't think that hit both for some reason. So here I just ground pound, go, and end the stage. Hey, Super Spyro, how you doing? So I also am going to apologize right now if I'm not, like, fully up with chat, just because of this. Very much split focus. So I may miss some things, and I do apologize if that does happen. I'm going to try my best to keep up. Now here goes that frame rate difference coming into play. Okay, a little bit of a problem here. I have one version that completed a stage and the other one's still on stage 4. Dude, just hit the spring. It's getting everything but the spring. This is why I'm a little worried about certain things here. One's just gonna look like an idiot jumping around. It's fine. Don't worry about him. The other one's trying to play catch up. Well, that works. Until I, you know, bypass everything. That's fine. It's fine. I unfortunately don't get my spike anymore, which could be a problem. So for this one, I'll just use laser. Yeah, I agree with that one, Kira. Like the whole frame rate thing, ending stages early, that is a thing. That is a difference in frame conversion. That's just something you're gonna have to deal with a lot of these, like, frame up boosts, which is sometimes a problem. Like, case in point on that one, the frame rate control for the Wisp is also a major issue too. Like, honestly, the Wisp in this new port are a lot more sensitive, which they really didn't need to be this sensitive, but they just are. So anytime I use certain Wisps, like the laser, I'm going to try just to go straight on. But with the frame rate conversion, Ultimate definitely does run faster in a lot of areas, can start stages much sooner, it can end stages earlier too, and just certain things move way faster, which is just kind of the weird point of contention. It's one of those things, if you play the Wii one a lot, it's going to take some time to get adjusted to how the new version runs in a lot of areas. So I guess while we're doing this, swap over to this music. I don't know if I got laser or not with that. I honestly don't know. Oh, there's a laser right here, so that's fine. I'm gonna wait this one out. Although it's gonna take a million years. There you go, that'll work. Okay, no, I do have laser. I gotta be careful though, I don't wanna lose this on the other side. This is awkward, as you can see. I'm trying to do things in a very specific way. There, that should work. Except, no, it doesn't. Not the way I was hoping. If I do this, at least that corrects it. Alright, here we go. Stage 6. We're nearing the end of the first world, as after this, it's just a boss fight. Now wait here a second, move, and then boost. For whatever reason, one version boosts way faster than the other. And can you guess which version that is? It's Ultimate. Everything about Ultimate just runs faster in kind of a weirder way. It's like it's overclocked, which in a sense it kind of is. Oh no, hang on. I want that wisp. Why do I keep on getting myself desynced? There we go, fix that, thank you. And we spike here, go up, GG's. Now for the first boss. This one I'm gonna be interested to see which version wins first. We start slightly faster. Interesting how they're both running out the same drive. I already hit him with one of the versions. Hang on, I need this laser before I do anything on the other version. Okay, got it. Might be a little bit of a mistake doing it the way I did. Gotta, oh yeah, this is awkward right now. One version's way off in distance. If I can get them both, like, back down below. Take some damage, why don't I? That's fine. Dude, seriously, his pattern's different between the versions. That's why, right now, things are a little more disjointed. That's not what I meant to do, but you know what? That kind of works. He's about ready to do one of his attacks. If I get one of his hands, like, lined up in the same spot, I can laser the hands on both versions at the same time. But the problem is, one hand's, like, way higher in one version than the other. Yeah, this is way off sync, so I'm just gonna have to go for it. Just gonna wing it. Oh, that worked. There you go. Lasered on both heads. I'm trying to keep them both in the same spots. I don't want to start one stage like a minute ahead of the other. That's gonna make things more complicated. This is disorienting, man. It's a challenge that I knew going in is gonna be one of the hardest things I've done, but at the same time, in a more positive way. This is a cool idea. Also, I just realized a major mistake on the stream front. Why is the chat window still off from before? I had to do some testing, the chat window was off. Yeah, you know, that's fine. Who needed chat, right? Said every streamer. It's kind of what we want. There we go. Okay, we're good. I could fix that in post anyways, but just putting over my own chat. Give me the wisp. Line them up so I can hit this. That should be good enough. There we go. Keep them pretty much in sync. Alright, wait for these platforms to move. Here comes the disorienting drill. It works so much worse than Ultimate. Unless you're switched, because if it's in 30 frames, it doesn't matter. If it's in 60, dear God, this thing's terrible. It just doesn't control well at all. Alright, go up here, and there we go. Right here. I mean, I'm the nerd here doing something like this. The biggest of nerds. Alright, that's lined up well. Wait for the missile. I have to really wait for the missile because they're actually desynced. Alright, just do 1A press. That's all you get. So good. Okay, well, other Sonic's in a little bit of a jam. Alright, that'll sync them up. And there you go. First level, Sweet Mountain down. Ultimate Sweet Mountain music good? Yeah, I mean, I can see why you say that. I don't mind the Sweet Mountain remix in this one much. I think Sweet Mountain's probably some of the better remixes in the game. The problem with a lot of the remixes in Ultimate is some of them just... they're weird. By comparison, they lose a lot of the original's like instrumentation to a point where it just doesn't feel right. But at least in a way where this one feels more in line. Like, Sweet Mountain feels more like the original's composition in some factors. I mean, you can already hear it just a bit. They changed out the guitar riff, though, with some piano, and in some ways the piano fits better. Alright, this should be synced up pretty much at the same time, hitting the ramp. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try something here. They both got the skip. I just skipped the whole section of enemies on both versions. Surprised that worked. Hang on a second, mine's a little more desynced again. One's also running like he's dying. What's happening there? They're both kind of doing the same thing? Something about Sweet Mountain doesn't agree right now with this. It's fine, I guess. We'll fix it hopefully when we get out of the stage. Alright, here, I'm hoping the drill doesn't screw me too much. Okay, no, we're good. If I hit the other pipe in that setup, I would have been taken to the very beginning, and I was afraid one of them would have hit it. Specifically Ultimate, with how weird the drill controls in Ultimate. Guess which one sound like garble mess? The answer's both. Give it a boost. Oh, that's a problem. Move. I actually don't need to press a single button to get the other one caught up. That's perfect. Not the original Ultimate, the same games. I mean, yes and no in a lot of weird ways. Like, it's the same game by just core design, but they did change enough things that there are new elements in Ultimate, mainly with the new wisps they added, like with Jade Wisp having whole new sections, the whole rival battle being just a whole new thing in general, which was not in the original. Core game's the same, but there are enough little differences that make Ultimate unique. Doesn't make a lot of them good, unfortunately, because the rival battle's tacked on. It's worthless, in my opinion. Just, you don't even need to bother doing them. There's no story purposes for doing it. No gameplay purpose for doing it. It's just you do it because. That's it. There we go. At least I got that little boost off the enemy. I'm surprised that worked. But yeah, the frame rate is a big thing. When they announced this game was going to run in 60 frames, I was worried. Because I played this game before in 60 frames with a mod. And it breaks so much of this game. It actually does. So, for them to have just boosted the frame rate and not adjust anything to compensate for it, it showed that that was a bad idea. Maybe we should have actually, you know, changed some stuff. Instead, we didn't. Oops. It makes a huge deal. It really does. Okay, well, one version tried. And yeah, this version calls itself Ultimate and it doesn't have the DS content. How is it Ultimate then? It's like it's missing content from a whole different version of the game. It's weird. So, like, the name is very misleading. I don't call this Ultimate. I would call this Sonic Colors Plus or something, saying like it's a enhanced version, but nothing more, because that's essentially what this is. Even Plus is a stretch for a name. But it'd be better than Ultimate. Hang on, go back for that. Now here's another one that's weird with the frame rate conversion. Frenzy is a whole different control too. It moves way faster in Ultimate, but also controls way worse. In a section like this, you don't notice it, but later sections you will. And this point's gonna be weird too because of Sonic's momentum. It's different here between the versions, so I gotta be really careful with my lineup. I'm gonna take a hit here on purpose. Didn't really work as well as I was hoping. Yeah, this is way off sync now. That's kind of a problem. Yeah, it's a little more in sync now than it was before. I guess I can leave it. Should be alright. We're nearing the end anyways. Never played DS. I mean, I played some of it myself. It's essentially another Rush game. So if you played Sonic Rush, then you have played Sonic Colors in some sense on DS. It's a good game. It's just I need to do a full playthrough. I think I played up to beginning of Sweet Mountain at most. I just haven't had the time for it. Kind of like a lot of games. Alright, put them both down here. And I can do the same thing to begin. There we go, perfect. Grab the wisps. Another thing that's different with Ultimate is that they got rid of the lives entirely for the new Tails Assist mode. So when you fall down a pit, Tails will save you and you get put back to where you fell, but it doesn't exist in the original. So they replaced the lives with the Tails heads, and they also replaced some of the lives with this new, like, currency for the game. Like these, like, I think they're called Park Medals. And essentially the Park Medals, they just give you more cosmetics for Sonic. That's, for the most part, it. They're worthless in a lot of ways. Like, the cosmetic idea in this game was a right one, but they barely changed any cosmetics on Sonic, so it just didn't really feel like it was fully realized. It's one of those missed opportunity things. That's kind of how I feel it is. Use those spikes to my advantage. But I think originally they were still planning for this version to have the standard live system, because Ultimate, you can use a mod to get rid of the tail saves, and it replaces them with the Sonic lives, and when you lose all your lives, it does kick you back to the title screen, just like the Wii original. So there is a little bit of proof in the game's code that they could have just kept the lives in the game entirely. Seems more like maybe a thing they changed midway through development or something. I mean, it's a good change. I just wish they gave us an option to toggle it off, because more options is better, and when this game first released, there's pretty much no options for anything. Like a lot of games by today's standards, they just don't let you do anything. Why? I don't know. Okay, well, there's a glitch right there. I don't know what the heck happened with the PC one. You just got stuck. To be fair, I'm not going to say that's a frame rate conversion glitch. I've had that happen in Wii. Tails basically Beat from classic Mega Man. In a lot of ways, yeah, I can compare it to Beat. Alright, here we go, boss. This one's going to be weird just because, again, frame rate conversion with certain wisps, mainly drill, kind of breaks them. There's a bit of a cosmetic difference here in the bullets. Instead of the pink ones now, we have gold. I mean, interesting change. It's kind of a random one. Oh, we're desynced. Try to resync them. There you go. Get on the ground and wait a second. Now, that still didn't work in my favor. What happened with this drill is beyond me. I don't know what happened there. Sometimes you just lose your drill. I don't know why, man. It's so dumb. Okay, that one got a drill. Yeah, that one got a drill, so both versions have a drill now. Line them up. That just barely worked. Oh god, don't even remind me of Aquarium Pop. Oh. Dude, I'm not kidding. It took me about an hour to beat that thing on this version. It was awful. It was actually awful and unplayable. Oh, we got a problem. Oh, we got a problem. We got a problem. One died. Oh, we got a problem. Now, this is going to be an interesting way to make it up. We got to roll with it. Jump button is the same on both versions, so what that means is we're going ahead on one. Stage 15, meanwhile stage 14 over here on Wii. This is going to be an interesting parallel. I was worried this was going to happen, to be fair. Luckily, the beginning of a Starlight Carnival is just an auto-scroller, so I don't have to worry too much. I mean, I got some serious airtime on this version. Don't ask. I don't know what is happening over there. Okay, we're safe. The rest of this is all automated, so now I can just catch up. Now I'm just going to stand here awkwardly in Starlight Carnival and just kind of look at that spring. That's a nice looking spring you got there. Gotta be careful with the homing attacks. Just probably move a little farther away just because of the homing reticle. It's massive. So I don't want it to home in on something by accident. I'll agree this level's gorgeous. I think this is one of the best looking levels in the whole game, which is why, like, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, when they brought this level to that game as one of the tracks, I thought it looked fantastic in HD. First time we saw it in HD. The only real thing is it made me wish for an HD version of the game at the time, because, what was that, like 2012? It's only about 2 years after the Wii release. Took much longer than that to get an HD version, and then this version's lighting is way weirder, so the stage doesn't look as good here in some areas. Kind of weird, but that's kind of like the thing with like all of the lighting in Ultimate. Well, okay. I don't know what I said about the homing reticle being massive. That's the one time it wasn't. I should have held up a little bit more. I held up a little too late. Any thoughts on Sonic Origin redoing the beta Sonic 3 songs? We all kind of seen this coming. Some of the songs have to be changed for Sonic 3 and Knuckles for Origins Collection just because of the copyright issues with that, and people are super mad. Some are actually boycotting the release altogether just because of that alone. I get it. It's memorable music that's now not going to be in the game, but they're taking original songs from the beta and they're remixing them. And from what I've been hearing, they're fine remixes. So it's like, sure. Like, I've heard some of the beta songs and they're fine. Like, I don't really see too big of an issue, but I know to some it's a nostalgia thing, and just not having the originals is a major issue. So with that said, just wait until the PC version gets the mods that reintroduce the original music, and then you'll be fine. That or just play the originals. Like, the originals still exist. I mean, they're delisted now, unfortunately, but if you own the originals, then you're going to be complaining about it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm interested to see how it's going to sound, like, fully. I think it's interesting they're doing a remix instead of just porting over the original songs. I think that's a cool idea. Because they could have just easily ported over the original beta music and called it a day, but they're not doing that. They're putting a little more time and effort into this. Now here's a good old question. Which version is going to run out of boost faster? Right now it looks like Wii, but it depends on these badniks. I could have more wisp drops on one side than the other. And it is Wii. Yeah, because Ultimate just got a whole big boost. Trying to keep these things in line as possible, but Ultimate's definitely going to finish this section a little bit faster now. Yeah, I can even see the ending up ahead. Way sooner than original. Alright, let's see what happens here. I've had some times where this auto walk section flings you in the death on Ultimate. Again, something to do with the frame rate conversion, because Sonic here just jitters. That's him not staying on the platform. Okay, there we go. We're good. Let's grab this. And there we go. Center platform. We're good. And here's hoping I can do this trick. I'm going to try it. Made it. Both versions are good. You just barely have enough distance if you boost the whole way and then slide at the last section. Just barely have enough time. Sonic. Oh my god. What just happened there? What? I didn't know you can do that. Clutch saves, baby. Honestly, I should have been dead. But the game just said otherwise. We'll take those. Don't know how the other version did get nearly as much height. Alright, so grab this. I want to specifically use the Spike Wisp here. Okay, well that's bad. I got put in different sections, so I'm gonna have to really wing this. Didn't want to go this way either, but I guess we're committed now. And this should be good. Now I can just finish the rest with Cube. There we go. Okay, you grew up with the PC collection, Kira, so for you, you're used to these beta songs. Since that, yeah, they just pretty much use those songs exclusively. Also, I hate this. Look at how smooth the Wii one drops in, and Ultimate's just like, just drop them. Like, there's no animation. They just forgot the animation. Sure. Alright, give me the token, I guess. Oh, come on. How did that... Alright, just put him down. Also, I don't boost in one, so that's going to make things a little bit harder, too. Okay, but that guy died. This is where the tail save is going to get weird. I'm trying to use that to my advantage. Perfect. Alright, they're lined up now. I was able to take advantage of tail save there. That's like the one time I'll do it, and the rest of the times, no. So, hey there, Ethan. How you doing? Okay, this one... Yep, this is a problem. Alright, they're both going to die. It's fine.
I'm on my way.
Okay, it's fine. Just fine. Oh, Tails, please save. Alright, just keep him here. This is like one of the only sections I can think of right now I could take advantage of the Tails save mechanic. There we go. Now they're lined up as good as I can get it. The console for PC to play in a Sonic game. I mean, it depends on the game for me. A lot of the newer ones, I'm going to say otherwise. I'd rather play them on PC, and it's just because a lot of the new versions of Sonic games have a lot of issues that the modding scene at least can fix up pretty fast and very accurately, mind you. I just kind of like a lot of the customization you get on the PC versions, but some of the other ones, like the classics, it's sometimes better to play on the originals, like just on console or the original hardware they were designed on. So it depends on the game for me. Some are better on one than the other. Alright, here we go. I gotta be careful in the beginning, because they just throw you right into death here. Tail save can't save me here. No real pits I'm gonna be falling into. I have to have like one section. But both versions don't have boost, which can help for now. And with that, now I have boost. So, see what I mean by the for now comment? It's the changes with ultimate, the homing attack. Oh, this is bad. Okay, they're lined up enough. That actually worked in my favor. Kind of surprised. Frenzy this, and just let him rip. I'm not going to have enough Frenzy to go through the whole section. I had more for some reason ultimate, don't ask there. That's it. Here's an auto-scroller in the beginning. This is perfectly fine. Both versions, I think I can kind of do the same thing to be okay. Yeah, I should be able to clip both whiffs. No idea which screen to look at. That's fair. Since I'm playing two versions at once, you pick a side. As a reminder for new people coming in, the new version Ultimate is on the left, the original Wii game is on the right. You can easily tell which version's which thanks to the tail save, because Ultimate's going to have the tail save, which is going to be on the left side. Original's going to have the Sonic icon for the lives. Okay. And bad boost on one side. I don't have boost on the Wii, so I'm just gonna do that. Still don't have boost on the Wii, so I'm gonna have to do the same strat here, just to make sure they're lined up. Ah, here we go, hover. Man, this one got screwed up with the frame conversion. I can't mash like I used to on Wii, because it's so different here. I might be able to make it all the way to the top. Yes and no? Okay. What is happening on one side? I'm dead either way on the Wii side. Just let them both die.
Almost made it.
Oh, this is awkward. Okay, that works. Sometimes I can do this, where I can pause and then move around with one version independently. I'll fall all the way down, grab the wisp, and now both versions will sync back up. So from here, jump, hover, and now we're good. Okay, that saves me some trouble. I gotta be careful of one thing though. Don't press the A button there. just hit start. Telling this to myself because on a practice run, I hit the A button to resume. And you don't want to do that because on restart, you hit the A button, you restart, but it doesn't restart the level. It restarts the whole mode. I gotta be careful. Alright, give me Spike. Line them both up in the corner here. Hit this, spike it. And they're kind of lined up. Alright, this one, I can't even bother. Just kill him. Don't even try to line it up, because there's no way. Dude, I can't believe this is actually going to work to line it up. Alright, they're pretty much on the same tile. And then that happens. Good enough. I don't have any rings on ultimate, that's scary. Case in point as to why, we got a problem. Ooh, actually, I have an idea that can solve this problem. Well, I guess for starters, yes, die off the edge. I was wanting to do that all the way on Wii.
Sonic!
Okay, get both of those things. We're gonna do this weird thing again. Hang on. For some reason, you move in a weird way in Ultimate to a point where I can just do this. I'm holding the same directions on both, and the Sonic on Wii is moving. We take those. We take those kind of moments where we can do the same exact thing but have different outcomes. That's perfect for setup. You can also see how much faster Ultimate is with the higher frame rate conversion, because I shouldn't be up here that fast, but I just am. Just light speed dash in general with this Swiss is just way faster. Alright, just fly up to the top and we should be good. And there's one more stage after this, which is another hover stage. I wasn't expecting to hit both of those at the same time. The Wii one looked further away from the goal ring, but I guess not as much as you thought. Also, look at the time! They're almost the exact same. They're off by 4 milliseconds. Not more close than I thought it would be. I mean, the overall time is different, but not for that stage. Alright, last stage here before the boss. The full-on 2D one. It's a climb up. Alright, already off to a desync. That didn't take long. I can line up down here. There we go. Yeah, this is already desynced hard. Alright, fall back down. And that works. I gotta be careful with my jumps here because I don't want a homing attack. No, that should be alright. Just use hover here. I'm gonna bounce around a lot though. Just try to go from here. Perfect. Lined up. Hover here. I'm not gonna bother with light speed dash. I'm just gonna go. Hard to do. Yeah, yes it is. Doubly so when the game was I have a weird hiccup. Also, how did I kill him from up above? I didn't know you can ground pound through the thing and kill. I did the same thing in Ultimate. That didn't work. Weird. I hit this. Hit that. Let the Lightspeed Dash take me. Way faster than Ultimate, so I gotta be prepared for the drop-off. Oh, this is gonna work. Oh my gosh, how did the skip work? Oh, wow. Because of the desync, I'm like, I gotta go for it. I gotta go for the skip in the end where you don't use the wisp at all, and it actually worked. How in the world? Here we go, boss time. This, I am curious. How is this gonna go? The attack pattern is gonna be completely different between versions. Yep, that's what I thought. I'm already hitting the wrong point on one. No, I missed the laser. That's a problem, too. I missed laser on both, so you know what? We're going to go for the same thing, I guess. Just him. You can kill this guy super fast with your laser, but I am not getting a good like pattern that's matching up. I'm going to have to wing my attacks. I don't want to keep on going for these stupid things. Like, the lights are just nothing on damage. At least it's down to the phase 2. Or at least on the ultimate version. Okay, now it's the same over here. I missed the laser again. How did I miss that twice? Beyond me. No laser here on Wii. If I could at least destroy the cannon, that may make a difference. Laser, perfect. This is probably gonna be a mistake. Yeah, I just whiffed that laser on him. It didn't do anything. It's fine. Like a one's in 3D and one's in 2D right now. Jump. Sonic. No. Okay, we got a major problem now. One beat it, the other one just began the fight. Alright, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. Well, I guess now I can go for the quick kill. I could alt-tab out of the PC version, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to play this one as is. Oh, I missed the timing on that one. Could be because I am playing technically off an OBS preview, which is slight delayed. There's the only way I can play them both side by side this easily. I'm trying to quick kill on like one of the other parts. I don't know if it's going to work now. I might just barely be able to do it. I'm just gonna go straight for the laser right now. That should be okay. Yeah, he's dead. Right? No, he's not. Okay. That explosion made me think he was dead for some reason. I don't know why. He still has a handful more hits left. Oh, there was a laser. I'll just attack his side. He's lopsided, so he won't be able to put him out. Say he won't be able to move all that easily. Then he just like, completely whiffs it. Alright, well, I guess I just line up the other version now to be in the same spot. Nice minute and a half wasted here playing Wisp. This Sonic's like, what's going on with that one? So this music you hear right now, I have to pay $5 for. And it's not good. Hot take. This is not the good version of Planet Wisp. The original is. They butchered this one. Okay, bye, Sonic.
I can do this all day.
There, I was about to say, hit this at least, so then when I'm going forward, I can just not care about dying. If I can... Okay, well, you know, that works too.
I got you, Sonic.
Can't switch it back. No, what I'm doing right now, if you're not understanding what's going on, Ethan, I'm playing both of these versions at the same time on the same computer. And essentially what I'm doing is I'm playing both of them with a full screen projection, because otherwise I would play on two separate screens. It'd just be a little more disorienting for me. So when I'm swapping around, I'm only able to swap the audio, not the view. If you're talking about the music, you can now swap the music. You weren't able to do that until a very specific patch. I just hate how this was locked behind DLC for whatever reason. Okay, we're talking about music. That's fine. At least it helped to swing the other part. But yeah, no, music you can swap, but not when the game first came out. When the game first came out, you were locked into the new remixes, and that was it. It was really weird. Probably so for people who prefer the originals. I just have them both lined up here. Wait a sec before I jump. Perfect. Don't care for the remix. It's just energetic for a calm piece. Yeah, it just removes all the piano. That was the best part about the song. That's the problem I have with the remix here. It's just... it's out of place. The original was just so good, so they didn't really need to remix this one, but they did it out of obligation. Alright, just let him fall. That's why. It's the perfect way to sink him. And from here, I can just do that. Put him right up to a shortcut. Oh, problem. That was not supposed to happen. Now we're desynced. Oh, I don't like this. Fall, it's fine. We put back to a similar area. No. Oh, this is really bad, actually. Oh, this is gonna... I'm gonna have to use Ghost to my advantage, I guess. This is a major issue. That was not supposed to happen. I was not trying to use the Jade Wisp for anything, but here we are. I'm just gonna have to wing it.
That was a close one, Sonic.
Gotta have to really wing it.
Oh, Sonic!
Okay, that'll work. Now if I go the way I want. There we go, perfect. Number AC plus 2 with Xenoblades Definitive. A lot of tracks got rearranged, specifically were not remixed. Well, that's the thing. They did remix, and also not the same time in this version. Because they remixed Acts 1, 2, and 3, but also leave Acts 1, 2, and 3 songs in the game. That makes sense. They remixed the songs, but they also left the originals in. But the problem was, at launch, they only let you listen to the mix. So that meant if you didn't like the new versions, you were stuck with them. So they added an option a few months into the game's life that added a toggle between the music pieces, so you can have it do the mix like it was originally, or just swap between the new and the old, which is much better. Last time I played this, I played through with the old soundtrack, because I didn't need to hear the new one. I already played the game with the new soundtrack, didn't need to hear it again. So by default, I agree. There's probably a better way to get a handle that, like other collections or remakes, but they just didn't do that in the beginning. They really wanted to use those new sounds. You know, we work with this. And there you go. Then they can both line up here, and we're good. I just wish I had boost. Line up here. Did that... Wait, how did... I don't know how that switch didn't get hit on Wii. That makes no sense. How do we miss this? Yeah, I don't understand how we missed this switch. Whatever, at least we're back now. I'll put it back to the remix. Nice little boost of the enemy. Then from here, I just ride the last section, go under. That's that. By Rough Fishes Ultimate, still enjoyed it a lot. It's fun. He played on Switch. It's the first time 100% Sonic Colors. I think you're one of like 5 people who can say they enjoyed the Switch version. That was the one I played, and I hated it. It was bad. It just really made me want to play the Wii version again. It was just so busted. Case in point. Where'd my background go? Yeah, maybe don't give this to outsourced team next time, Sega. Yep. Sonic Colors Ultimate, baby. No issues. Perfectly fine game. 10 of 10. Just don't mind the disappearing background. It's a great version. All you gotta do to fix it is just kill yourself. Great. As I was trying to say, like, I'm not wanting to throw shade, I'm just saying this is a joke. Most people don't care for the Switch version, even myself included still, just because it just, there's some weird issues with that one. They still haven't been able to address, like, the frame rate issues. Like, it does kind of drop down in certain sections. The loading's really bad. Just graphically, it just, for a Wii game, it doesn't look as good as the Wii game. It's like, there's weird issues. Playing this version's better to me, so unless you just really want to play the game portably, I can't recommend Switch. That's just how I've kind of been with Ultimate, and it's still kind of the same. Dude, I did it. I did the skip. We're at the end of the level now on both versions. I cannot believe it. Yeah, like one major glitch. Man, you're lucky. I think like every world I had a major glitch. It was a bad experience for me. But I think you played the game a little bit later than I did, Matt, which is probably why. I played with 1.0, and 1.0 was just busted. Yeah, for anyone who's never played Sonic Colors before and they're debating, should I 100% or not, I'm going to give you that answer right now. Don't do it on your first playthrough. Play through the entire game and then get to the credits first. Then, if you still want to play more of the game, go back and 100% it then. Simply because pretty much everything in this game is locked behind getting all the wisps. So if you want to get all the red rings, which is how you would 100% it, you can't do that until you get the final wisp, which is that technically level 6, the last strike coaster. So you're better waiting until the very end of your adventure to even try to 100%. Which is why I just recommend to people, don't bother 100%ing on a first playthrough, just because of how out of the way it is. You're better doing it on a second run at that point. I didn't 100% this game until this version, myself. And it's just because of a lot of the things I just talked about. It's not worth it on the first playthrough, because it's just... There's a lot of things you really have to backtrack for when you get all the powers, so it's just not worth it. It's very disjointed for a first playthrough. Okay, well, I got a little bit of a problem. I was supposed to get up there on Wii as well. I guess I'm gonna try to line these up. Easier said than done right now. Actually, where does that put me? Okay, it puts me in the same section. I can work with this.
Sonic!
Until I fall. Then I can't work with this. What's happening here? Oh, this is... Yeah, I don't like this. Don't mind the one Sonic. He's got to wait. The other Sonic, I don't know. He's waiting for his other Sonic friend. Yeah, Chuck and Conroy never even 100% in this game in his Let's Play. I think it was something he was planning to do at one point, but he never went back to it. He showed off all the Egg Shuttle levels, but that was the extent of that. Technically, his playthrough's incomplete because of that. He was wanting to go back, but he just never got around to it. Yeah, it's like his Okami thing. It's very similar. Because he had the same issue with that. Why'd I think that was going to be something more? Now I'm really desynced again. But as you can see, the music here, it's the same. This is what I was talking about when you do the ultimate mix. This is how the game first launched. It mixes between the new and the old music, so... First time you're in an area, you hear the new version. Second time you're in the area, you hear the old version of the song. It's a nice touch, but if you don't like the new remixes, you're stuck with this, which was kind of a problem. So it's good they finally changed that, like, what was it, like 4 or so months ago? Sometime, I think, the beginning of this year. I don't think it was the very beginning, but it was close. Okay, now we're good to go down. Yeah, he did eventually finish his Okami stuff. I think like 2 years ago, actually. It was very recent. So that was a big deal at that front, obviously. I'm just gonna go. It's probably be a better idea anyways, because what I can do, line up here. Yeah, that's good enough. I say as I die. Never mind about being good enough.
You almost made it.
Good enough. Somehow it gets me back in sync, so I'll take it. Wait for the finger. Go. Jump over. Wait a second here. These guys also shoot, I think, faster in Ultimate too, because of the frame rate difference. I'm just gonna frenzy this just to be safe. There's no reason to, because now I'm just gonna sit here. And from here, I could just run over. I'm gonna wait here a minute. I gotta kill these guys. There's no way I'm climbing this without killing them. Because again, their aim is really accurate, I feel, in Ultimate because of how fast they shoot. So I gotta be careful here. Like, as soon as the thing block appears, they're just immediately shooting it. That's why I don't think I can make this without killing the egg clones. And yet somehow I lined them up without even looking at Wii. That's fine with me. Alright, this should be, I think, the last stage? Yeah, last stage. For some reason in Ultimate, you don't start with your full speed here, and I don't know why, so that's gonna screw me up. careful here. Alright, that lined me up somehow, so we'll take it. Because of that speed difference, I gotta be super careful in the beginning. Outside of that, then I'm back at normal pace. There's a skip I could do here, but I'm not confident enough to do it in 2 different games. Nice boost on the one. I completely forgot about the no boost. Oh, come on. Now I'm really desynced again. Just wait for the other one to fall. Also, I have no rings, so I gotta be careful. I'm just winging it. I'm actually inside the egg pond, so the fact that I didn't die is amazing. I say as I almost killed myself to try to line them back up. Have to be very careful here. I'm just gonna have to wing it again. So once I get through a certain section, yeah, just let it wait here. And now we can go. Okay, I somehow skipped ahead? Sure. How's this gonna work? I'm like, oh, this is weird. They're both very desync platforms. Yeah, I can't make both of these. It's impossible. Not in the way these are set up. I have one idea. There we go. Now it should be coming back down at the same time. Perfect. All right, pause strats for the win. All right, here, just press the button once. Oh. At least they both died at the same time, so I'm at the same section. I actually pressed the blade on both. That is actually surprising. Being late on both versions. What is this? What happened? I hover this. What? Oh, that's bad. I wasn't expecting to die in one. That's complicated now. I gotta come all the way back up with one. And the other one's gonna be kind of a problem, so I'm gonna have to fall back to both. Wait, can you even make it back up there with the ultimate? Well, either way I'm dying, so it doesn't matter.
That was a close one, Sonic.
That's a close one, Sonic. Jumps off cliff. So where am I in this one, then? Oh, you gotta be kidding. Why? That is nowhere near where I thought I would respawn. Hey, this one, I don't know how I'm gonna fix. Wait, I gotta do the pause thing again. Again, I gotta be careful what I'm doing with the pause screen. Just simply because if I'm not careful here, I can hit restart. And I can't do that because if we hit restart, I restart the entire mode, not just the level. That's gonna have to be a real big thing. I'm gonna have some timeouts here probably, the stages, but that's fine. We're not caring for score. We're caring about actually winning. Where's this Sonic going? At this point, I'm just gonna finish the level.
On my way.
That'd be safer. Yeah, I'm back down below again. Okay. Get this. We just got to go. I got a boss fight coming up, but it's fine. Sonic's just gonna chill on the boss. He doesn't need to fight it. He can be a pacifist. Cycle's gonna be way off in this fight, but that I can work with at least. Snipe, really? Somehow my other Sonic isn't dead yet, I'm actually surprised. Gonna be soon if not careful. There's time up. Wait, where's the Spike Wisp? There it is. I'm like, where's the spike? My controller also won't stop vibrating. Like, this boss is like every rumble. Nope. Well, finally time for the one to die. There. Okay, now I can go ahead and take care of the other one. Dude, give me that. Is he doing this thing again? Yeah. I'm better off just spiking it. I don't know how this thing stopped for a second. Alright, we're good. The challenge mode. X Shuttle. If you haven't played the game before, X Shuttle essentially is a way to play the game without having to do any of the story stuff. My controller's still vibrating. I think something broke on the vibration. I may actually want to try to fix that real quick, because this is going to actually drive me crazy. Let me line them up before I do anything. I don't know which one's actually vibrating. I don't know if it's PC or if it's the emulator one. Let me see something here real quick. Controller, config. Well, I don't think it's the emulator one because it doesn't have Rumble mapped. I think I found my answer. I know how to fix it. I'm gonna pull up the controller real quick. That should be okay. Because I'm not playing this whole game for the rest of this with the Rumble going. That will actually drive me crazy. No, I'm good. Yep, it's not rumbling anymore. That's good. I will give Blind Squirrel this. The beginning of this stage, if you're playing with 60 frames per second, is absolutely busted, but they found a way to fix that. I don't know how, but they did. Like the 160 FPS thing that is fine, but the rest is questionable. I line them up again. Say this corner. Yeah, that kind of works. Can I please get the drill in both? That'd be nice. Now to compensate for like the weird control, I'm gonna just take a moment, stop boosting, and then boost. Because when you boost the control for the drill, it doesn't feel as bad. And then that happens. It's not perfect. Can't believe that worked. Perfect. It's a little worried how the drill would control in that area because of just how unwieldy it is in Ultimate. With that said, this boss fight coming up, I'm gonna hate it flat out. What happened to you? How the one Sonic get turned around is beyond me. Alright, we at least got it lined up. This stage is one of my favorites to run in this game, but for this challenge, it's probably one of my hardest. It's muscle memory, so I gotta be careful here. I'm gonna take it a little slower than I normally take it. I normally like air dash and boost all throughout this level, but I can't really do that if I don't want to. That is a good example of why I have to be careful.
You almost made it.
Don't need cube, and try not to use it. Perfect. Wow. Outside of the one area where I died, it was actually a smooth run. Only off by about 4 seconds, and that's just because of waiting for Tails. I hit the turbines. Do it again. Just gonna take a safety because of how long it took for me to get down here. I got boost in one. Take that. The water here looks so much worse in Ultimate. Like, it's cloudier. You can actually see the rocks in the background way more clearly in the original Wii game. But in Ultimate, it definitely looks more foggy. Also gotta be careful with my air meter, because I don't know what my air meter is at for like one version over another, so I gotta play this very safe. If I run out of time, I just activate my Wisp. Okay, we're both good now. Then here, we just rock it up. Makes sense why Eggman we're talking about. I mean, fair. That's fair, so at least it makes sense canonically. Just graphically is more or less what I mean. Just looks sturdier for whatever reason. And it's just something to do with the graphics conversion. Isn't this... I don't know if this game's running in Unity or not. That's the question. This was an Epic Games exclusive, and usually Epic is Unity. But that's only PC. Like, just wait until they sync up again, then we can boost. There's some shortcuts I can take here, but I'm just playing a little safe for now. I don't know why you would ever do that. It's just to get some extra rings, like, sure. Figured, why not at least make sure we're in sync? I say as I don't even get in the water. There we go. Hang on, Sonic. Sonic's coming. Wait a minute, Sonic. Sonic's catching up. It's like it's so this disjointed for like one, and the other is like, I'll catch up in a minute. I aim the exact same spot, yet somehow one Sonic down below, one Sonic's up above. Sure. What's happening? I gotta be careful with the other Sonic, because he can drown here if I'm not careful. Alright, now we're back in sync. Also, what is with that fountain? It's missing the fountain. In Ultimate, there's no water gushing up, but in the Wii one, yeah, you can see the water. Sure. Oh yeah, that's right, you can't jump in this section. I'm thinking of a later one. Oh, this is... oh, God. Okay, can I just ask how in the world I'm going to make it through here? Because I don't know what I'm going to do about that. If they're not exactly synced, we have a major issue. I'm going to do this. I have to. I have no choice. I have to just do paw strats. I can go for as long as I can without boosting. There we go. Called cheap, but I call it actually possible to beat the video game. It's the only way we're making it through this section. Alright, we're good. I almost restarted. I'm glad I hit the start button and not the other button. Now, why am I bothering? The other one's done. You can just stand there and look pretty. More rain, bigger score, what else? Number go up, so that's up for high score runs. That's kind of the point of Eggshell, to be fair. It is just because of the high scored nature. And the rings, yeah, they definitely help on that front. Same for just doing anything else. Yeah, I seen that coming. Can't really help. Alright, don't boost here this time. Just save it. And now we should be safe. He's gonna be more than far enough away where you can't do the swipes anymore. At most, it's just lasers. At least we can sync them at the same time to end, right? Man, that 30-second deficit, that just shows how bad that last section was. There's nothing you can do there at the exact same time. You just have to play them both individually. It works. Just a little janky. Also one of my favorite stages to speedrun. So here's, here's why that's not gonna work out.
That was a close one, Sonic.
Can I, like, line up against an invisible wall? Yeah, I'm gonna burn my boost, too. That didn't take long.
No worries, Sonic.
Yeah, no worries, except for the part where you die. Can't help that. Both versions are in a predicament right now.
worries,
Okay.
Sonic.
Wait, can I have an idea? But I gotta get on the spring to test it. Okay, I guess I'm on both springs. Never mind. Can I hit X? Okay, I can hit X here and it doesn't unpause the game, so I can do this. This will be safe. So I can't do my normal speedrun strats here. I just air dash all over the place in this stage, but I can't do that in this version right now because of the other one being in a predicament. So what I'm going to do is just go through this one section entirely and then do it again on the other version. I did the thing I did the thing I was worried about. I did the thing I was actually worried about. I actually failed this challenge. The idea was to play through the entire game in one sitting, and then I just hit restart because I barely nudged the stick. I was holding right, but down right, which was enough to make it go to the next option and hit restart, and I didn't see it in time. So I just wasted a whole 2 hours because of that. That is infuriating. There's no way to finish this correctly now. I can't do what I wanted to do. That sucks. The only way to fully finish this now is just going level by level. I was wanting to do this all in an X-Shell to run through, but I can't, unfortunately, anymore. That sucks. So, I'm going to reveal the idea here. Also, who forgot the music? I was going to reveal the idea here. This was going to be a challenge video on the YouTube channel, but it's got to be through X-Shuttle only. Problem is, I failed that here. So, I have to do it all over again if I want to do the same video idea, because I can't do this disjointed thing. I have to do it in one go. So, unfortunately, we'll finish the challenge, but I can't do it in the way I want to anymore. That actually irritates the crap out of me. Because I was wanting to do this in a very specific way for a YouTube series, but we can't do it now. That legit actually pisses me off. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Of all stages, why Aquarium Park? Why was this the one I did that issue in? Because here's why I don't want to do it like this. I can cheat. I could just go straight to restart, and then we can do this again, which destroys the purpose of the challenge. So we can try this again. I want to do this as YouTube series. We can try it again, but I'm going to finish this run, use it as a practice thing. That's unfortunate, but I will return to this concept. I don't think I'm going to do it tonight. I can't do it twice in one go. That'd be just too much mentally. I'm better off, like I said, finishing this, and we can try it again next week or something. I just have to be very mindful about the stinking, like, pause thing. That's the problem. Matt, don't apologize. This isn't on me. At least now you get to see the concept of this. I'll try it again, like I said, next week. It also kind of bugged me in the beginning. I didn't have the chat on, so the YouTube version would be a little screwed up anyways. So this will be just an idea I'll put on the VOD channel, but I may wait to post the VOD until after I get the YouTube one made up, which again, I can't do it in the same night. Because that'd just be too much. So I'm better off finishing the challenge and trying it from there. Although I do have a different idea we can maybe try for tonight's challenge idea. So we'll see after I get through all of these. Here's the difference also in Ultimate. You got a timer now. Neat, I guess. It didn't really feel necessary, but sure. And this is another reason why the desync thing is more interesting compared to doing this. The loading between Hub World is way worse. And also look at the frames of animation on Sonic. They just gave up on half of them. I don't know why. Did I get the fish? Answer's no to both. I'm surprised. See, this is a good stage for me to know there could be a massive desync because I missed everything. I'll just go straight to the top. That'd probably be better. Yeah, now they're pretty lined up. The fish are really helpful for this area too because they don't drain your air meter. You move faster, don't drain air. Like, just get the fish. Kind of integral. Can I make it into this hole in time for both? I have no boost in one and all in the other. That's kind of odd. The fact that I have no boost means I'll just do this. Just run it and be safer. Wait, did you all just seen that, right? I turned around with a wisp and the one version just said no thank you. Why? Talked about for another weird thing between the versions. Okay, I mean that's fine. Syncs them back up a little bit. Okay, never mind. Now that I have this happen. Oh, this is weird now. Work with it. Wait a minute. Now I'm even more confused. How did hover activate on the other side? I pressed the button way later than I thought. Alright, sure. Hover me twice. It's not gonna work. I can't get the right angle on this one for some reason now. I got a first try and now I can't, and I have both versions in a completely different option. So I'm gonna try something different then. I'm gonna have an issue here.
Oh, Sonic!
This can work. Somewhat. Never mind. I'm just better off doing it the normal way. Once I get into a section here on Wii, then I can just do what I need to on... Oh, God. Never mind. Guess we're doing it this way. So I know that now for the future. Don't take that path. Just take the other one with the lightspeed dash. Because this is way off pattern now. guess I'll clear one version and then just clear it again with the other, because there's no way I'm doing this twice. Will say, swapping back and forth between the two different versions, you're hearing the compression. Like, the Wii one, it just sounds way more compressed. It's probably just the nature of how it was compressed down the disc, which makes sense. The newer HD versions have no compression, really. But you can really hear it. Okay, they both lined up, so at least we got Aquarium Park done. I just gotta do the boss now, which is gonna be a problem. I don't know what's gonna happen here. This boss fight in the HD version is horrendous. This is unplayable. I'm not kidding. It is actually unplayable. So we'll see. See how it goes. Okay, I got a missile following me. Both versions have them lined up right. Good. Now here's gonna be the problem. Drill Wisp already controls, like, garbage in this version. So let's make the boss also move faster now. That's gonna be good, right? Like, look at the Wii one. Just look at the Wii one. And then look at the Ultimate one when we get to him. Wherever the heck he is. Right now he's stationary. Or he could just prove me wrong because he won't move. Sure, okay. He's supposed to move all over the place, but he just didn't move at all. Which is kind of weird. It might actually be easier for this challenge if I do this without using the Wisp, just because of how bad the Wisp is in this version. It might just be easier not to use it at all. So I'll try it this time. I'm just going to go straight for the fight. Yeah, no matter which version you're playing, this boss fight just sucks in general. It's a bad boss. Oh, one died. At this point, just a hole on reset because they're both gonna die. Actually, just let them drown. Yeah, there we go. Now I can just start the boss fight fresh. Alright, that should make it over to the capsule. Oh, I missed the switch on one. That's fine. Again, it should just be easier now if I don't use the Wisp at all. Dude, I don't understand that, though. When you do the ground pound, it just says, he didn't hit me. It's like it's inconsistent with the attack, too. That's the problem. Again, this boss fight, no matter what version you play, is just bad. I think it's way worse in this version just because of how more sped up it is for whatever reason. Again, it's a frame rate conversion issue, but it just... They didn't need to have it that way. If you can this is a weird way to word this. If you can fix dropping into Aquarium Park, and yet you can't fix, like, this boss fight, for example, what is going on? You fixed 1 out of, like, 20 different issues with the frame rate. It's so weird to me. Like, certain things they fix, certain things they don't. Why? I don't know. Here, let's try this one. Watch how fast this guy moves. See, he's already gone. He's already gone. This is impossible. It's actually impossible to hit him with the drill wisp, with the frame rate conversion. It is legit a problem. They didn't fix this. They did not convert any of the wisps, and even this guy, to match the frame rate. They just said, good enough, and it's still not patched. Almost a year later. What was it, like a year? Yeah, it was like August. Almost a year later, they didn't fix this. Why? I don't know. I think at this point, the game's done being patched, to be fair. I think once they did this music change thing, then that was pretty much it. There was nothing else Sega really needed to do in the game, or at least that's how they see it. Because we haven't heard anything since then, and that was, again, beginning of the year. The game's just done being patched. So what you see is what you got.
Next up.
I just want to know, like, I'm still mad about the stupid other issue here. Like, why hitting restart and eggshell restarts the whole thing's beyond me. It's bad. I don't like that, and this is why. Because you could be in the middle of the eggshell run and accidentally hit the restart button, and now, oops. You lost an hour and a half of progress because you're stupid. It's like, I don't know why it has to be on that. It's just, it could be restart stage, not level. Should have been restart level. Line him up as best I can again here. What's going on with this Sonic? Get off the pipe. Okay, there we go. They're both at least in the cart now, but I don't like how off of sync they are. It's a little concerning. Also like the lighting here a little bit more in the original. It's a little too bright here in Ultimate. I think it works, it's just, you lose some of the shadow effect that you have in Wii. Oh god. This is awkward. That'll work. Line up enough. Except not really. What happened with that one's beyond me. Okay, I tried there, but there's really only so much you can do. Should be a tail save, so that's fine. Ooh, that almost ended up poorly. I hate how I keep on going back here of all places. This is really disjointed now in this specific level. I guess I can kind of work with it. I have more than enough tail saves on one right now. What is with that camera, though? What in the world? It's like, is Sonic an ant? Oh, come on, dude. This game is ridiculous. I can't really do too much in this section because of it being 2D and then 3D. That's one of the worst things with this challenge. Is when you're in multiple sections of a level, getting the line back up can be a little tricky. It's doable, but it can take a little more finagling. Are you serious? I didn't know you can actually dash over that, so that's a first. I'm actually gonna burn through all my lives on this thing. So let's just have it change. I keep on getting the dying sound over there. Alright, there. They're finally in a 2D section at the same time. And by doing that alone, I already synced it back up. So I just line them both up here. Then... Also, for some reason, again, the frame rate conversion, Frenzy controls like crap in Ultimate in some areas because there, a simple jump didn't make the jump. Why? I don't know. First try on Wii, second try on Ultimate because reasons. The frame rate conversion just destroyed so much of this game's control. It really did. And again, they could have fixed it because they showed they could because they fixed the intro part for not Asteroid Coaster, Aquarium Park. And yet, here we are with the rest of it not being fixed. It's just, it's weird. It's a problem. And unfortunately, that's a thing that never could really got patched. It's based on physics. So if you don't change how physics work before a game comes out, you're locked in. This happens with a lot of games when you change the physics. I noticed that when I played LA Noire, when I boosted the frame rate up to 60 when the game could only run in 30. Same issues happen there. And then I think it's also the case with... I think people complained about that a little bit with the Skyward Sword HD on Switch. And it's because of, again, a frame rate conversion issue, because the game runs in a higher frame rate than it did on Wii.
Attention. If you find
Oh, Sonic!
attention. If you
Just wait here for the other Sonic.
please return it to the lost and found.
Don't understand what just happened there, but alright, I just walked right off. It's on me. Also, why is that happening again? I'm gonna have to imagine it's something to do with me streaming the game at the same time. The game is just hating this, because I think even Dolphin... Yeah, Dolphin's even doing the same, so it's just something to do with that. Something I should probably look into next time I do something like this. I don't know why it randomly just gurgles the audio. That's not even the game's fault, just something to do with the computer. Probably line them both in the same way again, right? Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, Frenzy's always been kind of bad at the control, but I think it's worse in Ultimate. Like, at least in the Wii one, you have a little bit more of, like, directional control, but it feels like in this one, it's just not as good for that. Like, I try to move it back to the left, and he just fights me. Well, in Wii, at least I get a turnaround. It's weird. Again, it's something to do with the frame rate conversion. Couldn't really fix it because of it being baked into the game's physics. Without changing the whole physics around, then, yeah, you're kind of screwed. We're gonna take this one a little slow. Because we're gonna have moments like this, so. There we go. I say slow and I do a really risky thing in the end, but it worked. How do you get an A and then a C? That's the one thing I guess we don't see when we're in the egg shuttle mode. We don't actually see ranks, so I'm just confused how we just got A and then C. I thought I was gonna get both C's. Sure. At least I can still do this strat. Just gonna line them both up. To die. Line them both up to die. That's the strat. Okay, thank you all for coming out. I'll see you next week. Come on, man. This is the strat. And then I failed on one version, so we got a problem. I gotta do the whole level now. Actually, no, we're getting the strat. We already failed the X shuttle thing. I can restart. We're doing the strat. That's the strat. You literally just skip the whole level by doing that. I would have died if I was an eggshell, did the same thing, so I'm just speeding up the process. Gotta wait a minute. Oh, this level. This one is super easy. It's just sidestep the level. Hopefully the frame rate thing doesn't make a huge difference here for this. It shouldn't. It's just basic mechanics of the game. They're basically the same between the different frame rates you play at, so it should be okay. We're coming up soon to the part where I need to be mindful of things. I'm gonna use boost just to be safe. Oh wait, I heard the switch. Did I hit on both? That's a yes. What was the times? How did I finish slower on the PC version, yet I finished it faster here? Okay, that's another frame rate thing. Hey Amber, how you doing? Well, thank you for the host, appreciate it. Alright, line me up. Okay, I don't know how he just fell. I can't line up and the guy falls down a peg. Actually, yeah, just use Frenzy here. There's another testament of the powers being slightly different because of the frame rate, because one went way further. And frenzy this, destroy all the badniks. Look at all the Megman's robots, and they're all going to be dead here in a second. Hit the other one. Wait, how'd I miss you? There you go. It kind of works. At least they're both A's. Alright, that's good to hear. I'm doing alright myself. Thanks for asking. Okay, last stage here before the boss. Now this one's going to be a little interesting in the beginning just because of the roller coaster mechanic. They're already de-seek. That should put them a little bit closer, right? Okay, that's pretty much in line. I'm trying to get these almost exact because if I miss a jump here with either version, I gotta redo the whole section. So keeping them as close together as possible is ideal. I said, never mind. They both went in opposite directions. Good start. All right, so about that whole they need to be synced thing, right? That was really fast. Like, seriously, you can't even plan for that. Good enough. Good enough when you die at the same time. That's fine. They both start at the exact same time now. There's no weird loading difference. They're both in the exact same car. I'm playing both at the same time. So I'm playing the PC version of Ultimate. And just for simplicity's sake, I'm also playing the Wii version via Dolphin. So they're both using the same button mappings. So I'm technically playing on the exact same computer. That's pretty much how we're doing this. Dude, what is going on with the 1? I can't... I think I know what to do then. I cannot change carts. That's the problem. If I change carts, I die. There's no way around it. So instead, I'm just going to take this car all the way to the ending and hit the rainbow rings there. I can't go the normal path I go because I just can't get this timed correctly. I'm going to take any rainbow ring sections I can. See, as soon as I changed paths, it didn't work. For whatever reason, the one went over, the other one didn't. I don't know why. So I'll just do the whole thing. That's fine at this point. I pretty much made it to the end with one version. Well, now I can do those strats I was thinking of. Put me in this section and I can be safe. Well, except for this guy and this guy. And then I die. Okay, what? Ultimate's gonna take 5 years to get to the same section Wii's in. It'd be alright. Problem is, there's no checkpoint until like a very specific part. So I gotta play a lot of this level now. He's just gonna chill there, and then go down the hole. At this point, they should be pretty lined up. Now I don't have to worry about dying in one. Because I need that, and that should be fine. Again, doesn't matter if I die in one now. Well, at least that one hit a checkpoint. I guess I shouldn't have hit this checkpoint now in hindsight, because I could have gotten in sync. Yeah, that one's just going to die a lot. This is also good to note, because I got to be very careful in Egg Shuttle with my life count. I can't burn too many lives in certain sections because of, well, limited lives. I can only get so many. Just this alone right now is burning me multiple lives. They're at least caught up now. Okay, go. I'm just gonna hold over here to the left. Try to get them lined up. Ow, somehow they both hit the slope at the same time. Surprised. Final section. This thing's gonna be weird. If I can hit at the exact same time between the versions, then this should be simple. Otherwise, I got a problem. I already got a problem. That didn't take long. It's hard to time this without audio cues because I'm not listening to this version right now that I'm playing on. There you go. And with that, we're at the end of Asteroid Coaster. So I just got the boss here and then Terminal Velocity and it's done. We had 90 lives or so. Now we got 69. That's not nice at all. We lost so many lives. Mainly an Asteroid Coaster, actually. It's not what I wanted, but I guess we can work with it. Is he gonna drop Rocket after this? That'd be nice. I don't think he will. Yeah, he's going 2D. Ah, that's a problem. I could do a quick kill if he had Rocket right now, but he didn't drop one. I can't do anything in this phase without Rocket, technically. Just got dodge. That's a little disorienting in this. I say as I die. I can try for the quick kill in one now. I didn't know you can homie attack these things. Why can you homie attack these asteroids? Sure. Is he gonna go 2D? Okay, he is on one, not on the other. I can at least do this. I died, didn't I? Yes, I did. No, it's not the 2D I'm asking for, though, dude. This 2D is useless. I think I did not die at all yet in Ultimate, and yet I died twice in Wii so far. That's actually kind of weird. I thought I'd be dead in both by now. Just pulled back. Also, I died again. That's the third time. There we go. He's doing what I want. All right, I'll at least try to go for quick kill on one. We'll just focus on Ultimate for now. Focus on the left side. Never mind. God, I can't even try one thing. This one's a more chaotic fight compared to the one we got in Starlight Carnival, so this makes sense as to why I'm not having the easiest of times. I keep on dying because I have to focus on one specific pattern, and that's it. This is why I want the quick kill, but he's not cooperating in one version that's letting me handle the other one. That's the problem. And having to jump constantly means the asteroids you can't dodge, so I just have to deal with it, which is a problem. We're gonna go for quick kill on Wii. That should be good. So now I just don't hold anything on the controller, and he should just kill himself if I did this correctly. I did not do it correctly, so that means that doesn't work. So unfortunately, I missed a quick kill. You can do it in both versions. It's just a little tight timed when I'm playing two games at once. Just does not want to cooperate. He's giving me some of the worst patterns I've ever had. There's nothing I can do about it. I just have to deal. So I can see the roadblock. It's Asteroid Coaster. I think this is the hardest world so far for 2 games, 1 controller. I keep on having an issue no matter which level I'm playing. So it's Asteroid Coaster that's the hard one. The rest of this is pretty easy by comparison. Alright, that should work for quick kill. I have to do quick kill. I think that's the thing. I need quick. That should kill him. Should have done it right, correct? I haven't done quick kill on this in a while, so I'm trying to remember. I probably need to jump, because that didn't work. Where are you going? I didn't attack him at all, and he warped. I didn't know he can do that. Jeez, I am not having a good time here. This is legit a problem. This boss fight is the hardest thing so far. Let me try to play this legit, not even attempt a quick kill now, and just see if I can do things a little bit better if I get... Not Rocket, apparently. If I can get Rocket and just use it normally, I'll do a massive amount of damage. I at least want that. And that's not a spot you can use Rocket, so I didn't even bother there. You're supposed to use Rocket... Wow. Really? You're supposed to use Rocket in the other 2D section when he's above you. It's the only way you can hit him with it. So I can't use it if he's, like, down below. This could be a problem. Skipping rings is a major issue. That's only phase 2. Holy crap. Wow, this is actually really difficult. I'm already here 7 minutes. Yeah, they're both like constantly dying right back in the beginning. So this is by far the hardest boss I think in this challenge so far. He has a lot of different projectiles you just flat out cannot dodge if you have to jump, which have a problem. You're homing attacking things. Yeah, not even pause buffing can help there. I just have to deal with it. So I have to either stop attacking him or just not... Oh man, I don't know what to do in that kind of a section. Oh, did I do it? I think I quick killed him. Oh, I quick killed him. I quick killed him on both versions. It only took me almost 9 minutes. But the quick kill is the strat after all. It just would be nice if I did that within the first 2 and not within the first 9. Nice 0. You want a screenshot of how tonight went? There you go. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Hang on, I need to actually screen grab that. You cannot make that up. Well, that'd be one way to end it. Sure, that one. Alright, good to know. If any boss is gonna be a problem, that guy. I'll need to come up with a strategy for him.
The asteroid. Critical system.
Okay, last world technically, and really, terminal velocity, it's a weird one because of how short it is. It's really just level 1 in the boss that's a problem. Level 2 is just an auto-scroller. Okay, I did get some tripping, that's bad. This is actually a little decent because of the loading too. Not by much, but it's enough. Alright, I think that put me right in sync, so I can work with it now. I wish I had boost in Ultimate, that's the only problem. I got no boost. I need a little bit more, come on. I like, if you really pay attention here, you notice the big Eggman robots from Sonic Heroes, the one with like the super heavy armor. It's a random little reference when you think about it. Like, why are they here? I don't think you've ever seen a D rig before. Have you seen a 0 before? Because I haven't. I've seen D because I went for that one achievement in the PC version here. I don't know, this like quick step thing, preserve boost, actually works in this version. The PC one, I should say. Whenever I say this version, it's probably a bad thing to say because I'm playing 2 copies at once here. I should have enough rings to survive a hit in case something goes wrong. Because I'm out of boost on Wii. Yeah, there goes one of the hits. Okay, well, I love how I just said, I think I have enough boosts if something goes wrong, it immediately dies. The answer is no, I don't. Problem is, I cannot control myself in this level. It's a giant auto-scroller, so I have to kind of just play at the mercy of the RNG and also where I'm located. So the hardest part for this is honestly just trying to get through a very specific part. And also audio cues would really help here, but I don't have them. Is that in sync? Eh, as close as I can get. Oh, that's way out of sync now. I don't know if that's in sync. We'll go with it. Welcome back, Ethan. That's in sync as I'll get, so I'll have to be careful here. Oh yeah, ultimate's way faster right now. That's not good. That's why it's not good. I'm gonna just have to finish the level 1. So this is another point of contention because of the auto-scrolling nature. I have to put these in a perfect sync, and the patterns won't be the exact same. So this could be a major issue too. But at least when I get to the end, I don't need to jump, really. So because of this, I can play the whole level on the results screen. Like now, I'm just playing one version. That's it. I don't have to worry about anything else. So this isn't really that bad. I just have to do this because I can't press the jump button. Otherwise, I continue to the next level. That's how Egg Shuttle works. So I'll have to play this like it's Egg Shuttle still. Just to be safe. I gotta take the damage there. It's fine. I can't do the boost preserve thing now because of the A button. I don't know why I don't play 2 separate games at once. I mean, yeah, they're hard. That's kind of the nature of it. I wanted to try this kind of challenge because of just that idea alone. I mean, it's possible. I've been showing it all night. It is possible. Even with flunders here and there, little mistakes, it's still possible. It's just the biggest issue is the reset thing in Egg Shuttle. There's no way to disable that, so I have to be more careful in the next run. It's possible to do this. But unfortunately, we failed tonight's Egg Shuttle version. At least finish out the main set of levels here with level select. It's a good practice. It's teaching me how certain sections are just impossible by playing both at once, so you have to definitely get them a little more out of sync so you can play one version and let the other sit. I just gotta figure out a better method for terminal velocities, but not terminal velocities. I need the boat boost. I didn't get them. Figuring out what to do with Asteroid Coaster Boss. That I have to figure out. Quick kill is the definite way to win, but the problem with quick kill is not always a guaranteed thing if I get bad RNG. That should be it based on that music. Alright, that's it. So, again, I know this can work. We're at the final boss now. And this is the last challenge. This is actually the last challenge. The actual final level, cakewalk. There's literally nothing to it. It's 20 seconds. But this is our last challenging part just because of his random attack nature. He could do something different here. The first attack, I think it's always this. Why is he... It's probably because I got hit on Wii, I guess. I didn't know he could do a different attack. That was weird. All right, sure. Double attack. Why don't you? This is what I'm worried about for the ending. Random attacks. But if I get off cycle, then it becomes worse. So he's doing cube. And unfortunately, I died in one. Okay, so that's a major problem. There's no checkpoints in this fight, too, so you have to do the whole thing in one go. I'll say you're done, right? You have to be done. Luckily, I can do that. So, even if I miss like a certain thing, I can still boost and homing attack at the same time. And they give you, every time you hit them, they give you wisps, so you don't have to worry about the boost meter. Preferably, though, I would like to not die in this fight. If I die at all, then I have a major issue, obviously. Speaking of major issues, yeah, I have to die again. There's nothing I do. I guess we're just finishing HD at this rate. Oh, they both could die at the same time. All right, that kind of fixes my problems. He's doing Frenzy and Cube. Okay, it's the same one. It's just different pattern. You can't jump over there, so I have to just tank it. If he does that, I'm fine. I missed one. I didn't know you could do that. I'm not gonna, actually no, I'm not gonna homie attack you, or boost. 'Cause I missed a homie attack, that's why. This boss is so integral with audio cues. Without hearing what he's doing on one version, this is bad. Yeah, I literally cannot understand what he's doing. I legit cannot understand what he's doing. Wow. I have one idea that can fix it. But I need to change something really quick on my setup. I think I can fix this issue of mine. It's just going to be really disorienting for me, but I can deal with it. Yep, I can hear them both now. Okay. Doing the same Frenzy Cube, yes. I still have to take damage here. I can't help that. What are you doing? Oh, this is a bad combo. Boss always says Frenzy to start. Probably because he's trying to beat you. Yeah, I don't know why he says Frenzy. I think it's just because of the cube's power or something. I don't know. It's weird. Because he never does a Frenzy in this fight. Okay. Cube and laser. Okay, this is working. This is actually making this easier, having them both play in my ears right now. It's just one person's way louder. Is he doing the same? Oh, he's going behind me for both. Is it the, you know, cube and then laser? Oh, he's doing cube laser on this one, though. He's doing cube spike on ultimate. Or no, it's, oh my gosh. He's saying so many things at once, I'm actually losing track. He's doing the same attack on both. It just didn't sound like it at first. He's still going. Oh my god. Sorry. I went to space a little early there. I didn't know you can do that. Okay, one gets a breather. He's about ready to do something. Can't avoid it. Same attack? Yes. Take the hit. Crap. I almost had that in one go. It's fine. You know what? Whole circuit reset. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Give me the cubes. Tank it in the beginning. It's interesting to know if you do get hit, he does do another attack. I never knew that. Because I never get hit in the beginning. I'm having to do it on purpose here. That's pretty much it. I guess if anything, I could try a pause buffer strat in the beginning to get him more in sync after cube, but it might just be better to take the hit. Double spike. Cube? Cube. And spike. It's cube and spike for both. Gonna have to just tank the hits. He's doing... Oh, God. He's doing spike laser and cube. This... Okay. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do with that. That's, like, the worst pattern to get. So, again, I am better off, whenever that happens, dying. So let's try this idea where one is in head. Let's try this. Okay, now I'll just play this version. If he can give me the same pattern on both, that's ideal. Is he doing spike? Nope. And yes. I'm sorry, I'm right and wrong. Almost failed on boosting on the other. It's a good thing I can hear the Wii one now, too. What is he doing? Cube, cube, laser. He's doing cube laser. Cube spike, not now. Hit him. He's still attacking. Did not expect this. What are you doing? Just cube, we can do this. Okay. He's really just wanting to attack me. You done? Yes. He's about ready to do spikes on Wii. Spikes on Ultimate. Cube on Wii. Cube on Ultimate. Alright, we'll go with Wii first. I didn't see that last cube in the end. Come on. Yes. No! Ah, now he's doing a different attack. At this point, we just finished the one version, because he's literally at the ending. Okay, I guess now we're resetting the whole circuit again. Dude, we were literally at the ending. There was one more hit left and he would have died. This is very hard if he's on a bad pattern, so I have to really pay attention to the patterns. So I really do need those audio cues. Or also he can do that. Okay, I didn't even know that can happen. The homing attack itself was not close enough. That's what just happened there. Okay. Good amount of hits. Spikes. And I'm guessing cube, right? Or laser. Unfortunately, I took a hit, so that means I gotta do another attack here. Cube laser, we can deal with that. He's already back into phase 2 on Wii, so I gotta be careful now. I don't want to get too far ahead. It's a good thing these games pause at very different intervals, so that's making this way more possible. I got Q coming up on Wii, so I'm better off waiting. Cube here. Do this one first, and then we go back to Wii. Okay, now for Wii. Oh, laser sync. Now it's like I'm just playing the same game. Why are you doing spikes? Why? 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 Just why? I don't understand what I did wrong to apparently make his pattern go off sync again. Sure, I guess we have an off sync pattern in the beginning for because of reasons. Alright, go again. This is very possible if that doesn't happen in X Shuttle. Okay, first and second hit down. I'm surprised I didn't hit either one. We'll take that. What are we doing? Cube laser. Show out here. Same pattern. Well, that sucked. Cube spike. I can still have the pause strat work. Just gotta be careful. I exit, didn't I? No, I restarted. Okay, restart is better than nothing. We'll just count that as a death. So I'll just put them on the same pattern. Still funny, I'm still saying Asteroid Coaster boss is harder than this. Okay, got him. That's good. Perfect timing. This is the kind of pattern we would like to see. There you go. Hit number 4 down. What do we get for the patterns now? Cube? Same cube. Okay. Crap. He put him too close, so I had to take the L on that one. Had to take the L on that one too, apparently. Cube spike. Cube laser. Do cube laser first. Nice safe zone. Didn't think that would work. It's a good thing we don't actually need the jump to get past this. We just have to be, you know, better than that. Almost missed that hit for both versions, actually. Because I had to go too early on one and almost too late on the other. I'll just have to deal with this. This works. Oh, but that doesn't, though. That doesn't. You can't boost the final one because it just doesn't work. Oh, boy. Didn't know that. Can't do that either. Wow. Okay. This is a major problem. That works. We take those at least. Now, Ultimate, it's in phase 2. While I'm still in phase 1 over here on Wii, so I gotta be careful. That didn't work out. You can see my dilemma. Problems. Okay. He's doing cube. I can at least manage that on Wii. I have no health on either one now because no rings. So that's really scary. I think I just hit a thing the second I paused, didn't I? Yep. They both died literally the exact same frame, and I didn't even try that. Wow. This is going horribly. Just flat out. This is good practice for next run. I'll just say that much. Oh man, this is still, I think, easier. I can't believe I keep on having to say it. This is still easier than Asteroid Coaster because he was more random than this. This is more predictable. Just I don't have that many rings. If I had more rings in most of these sections, this would be a little bit better. Or if the homing attack could work, that's another thing. I'm getting screwed over by some bad collision with the homing attack, or like bad hit detection, I should say. I can't believe that happened in both versions at the exact same time. That's a first. I think to make sure the homing attack works better, line myself up with the left or right. That should be the strategy going forward. There we go. That's a hit. What is he going to do now is the question. Cube, and then cube spike. So I'm going to just wait this one out over here. Take the hit. I can't really avoid it. Doing cube laser. And then over here is just standard old cubes. I think from what I just heard, it was cube, and that's all I got to hear. It's cube laser. So you can't really hear these. I can't really swap this stuff all that easily on the fly. This is one of those situations where you're going to have to believe me. I wasn't expecting this, I'm not gonna lie. Almost didn't work out there. Okay. Almost didn't have time for the boost. Ooh. Double spike. Cube. Niggas didn't cube the both. I went too fast. Seen that coming. I guess I'll just finish ultimate, because I'm at the end of the fight.
You horrid little hedgehog!
Unlimited colors. Final color.
There. At least ultimate's done. Now I have to finish Wii. Also, I just realized you guys can't even hear the music on the other one. Actually gonna click out the ultimate window for now, just so we can actually do this other one. Here comes Spike. Now this is just gonna be easy. Like, I'm not gonna have a problem here anymore because I'm not juggling two different versions, so this is much more doable. I say as I take a hit there. I think I have to do one more cycle here because of that, but it should be okay. Doubly so if he gives me spikes. This is one of the easiest to avoid. You just jump.
You horrid little hedgehog!
We go unlimited colors time, which is very funny in Ultimate when you think about it, because it's not unlimited colors there. You're missing Jade Wisp. Oops. To be fair, they couldn't add that in here. This was not part of the Wii game to begin with. Jade was exclusive to Ultimate because it came out in Team Sonic Racing 2019. This game was 2010. Needless to say, Jade came later. Alright, now we can go back into here. So I guess now we just finish this up. The last stage, Terminal Velocity Act 2. We just finish it here. That's a good start. That's a great start. I pressed the jump button on the one version, but didn't get recognized in time. I don't know why. I've seen Sonic move in one. I'm gonna have to do it a little bit earlier, I guess, if that's gonna happen. And that's it. I'm done. No more game. It's been beaten. Simple as that. Do we get to see the... I was gonna say, it's like, you're not loading credits. Because there's no credits. Well, that was a makeshift way of doing it. Alright. Going over here. So that didn't work out as well as I hoped. I think I have an idea how I want to handle this. I think I gotta retool my idea a bit. Because I don't think Egg Shuttle's gonna work. But this can work in the way I'm thinking. I just have to do a modification. So, in my head, I'm thinking, first off, I gotta mute my own game audio feed because this is to me very disorienting. Because I'm hearing two different songs and it's very delayed. I need to retool this idea, so we'll revisit this. I'll try to do it again next week if I have the time to prepare the file, but I think what I need to do is I'm gonna just have to play through stage by stage. That's gonna have to be how we do it instead. It looks like Egg Shuttle may not be the feasible way, so this was kind of the trial run of that. But obviously ending it with the end of Terminator Velocity Act 2, just kind of popping you back out to the world map isn't that great, so if I could end it with going to credits, maybe that could be a little more impactful. Or we could just do it this same way and just have it be blank. I'll decide on that one, but either way, I think going stage by stage is probably the way to go. Just look at this challenge. I'm worried about the life count being an issue in Egg Shuttle, now just seeing how the later stages went. If I do it this way, I will have to put a hard rule about the restarts though. I can't use it, just flat out. If I do, then the other version has to do the exact same thing. Play the same stage again. I can't do it just to kind of cheat the system. So I'll have to tweak up my own rule set a bit, but this is possible, as we just demonstrated tonight. It is very possible to beat both of these games at the same time. So I think I'll just retool this idea a bit. We'll revisit it. Again, I don't think Egg Shuttle will work as well, only because of the lives. If I can start off with infinite lives in Egg Shuttle with the Wii version, that'd be ideal. Problem is, the only way to do that is cheating, and I'm not wanting to use cheat codes, because I went in this unmodified. I could have played with the PC version, having some mods on to fix some things, like debug menu, for example, to cap the game's frame rate, but I decided against that. Same for turning off tail saves. I could have done all that, but I just decided not to for the sake of just being more fair to how the original plays. So I will retool this a bit. We'll revisit this. This I think I'll just post on the VOD channel, but I may hold off on this one a little bit. I probably won't post this video right away on the VOD channel until I can get this idea worked out for the next time we do it, as I want to have this appear on the main channel as like a challenge video. The plan was to do this to have it kind of coincide with the Sonic Origins release, but can't really do that if I gotta do this again. And I don't have time to really do it until next week on Origins release at the earliest, so may hold off a little bit, may wait until after next week to try it again, depending, because I got a lot of other stuff I gotta take care of, so I may not be able to even set up the files. Because if I want to do it the way I'm thinking, where we end with credits like this, I need to play both versions all the way until the final level. Then once we get to Terminal Velocity Act 2, I stop, basically. That's the idea. So it's a lot of work if I did that. That's why I need to give myself the time. But hope you guys at least enjoyed this idea for tonight. I thought it was interesting. I've done similar things in the past. I've played like two versions of one game at the same time before, just like as an experiment, but never like this. I could safely say I beat Sonic Colors twice tonight, technically, because I beat two versions at once. A little janky, but it works. Can't recommend it to most people. You just do this with the hardcore challenge. That's it. But I think that's where we're going to have to just end it off. Because just honestly, like after something like this, I need to just not do anymore. This mentally drains you. So this was a lot of fun. I'll try it again. And that version will be on the main channel itself as a proper like challenge video. This was kind of the idea to do it tonight. It just didn't work out in the way I hoped. So I'll retool the idea a bit and we'll revisit this. So again, this VOD I'll probably hold off on for a little bit. This one may go up a little bit later on the VOD channel, but that's fine. It'll go up when it's ready, pretty much. Like once I get the main versions done, then we'll revisit this idea. I'll have that done, post it to the main channel, and then we can go from there. So yeah. I'm glad, yeah, people have enjoyed this. At least I'm glad, because this was an idea I see some people attempt here and there with games. Never to this degree. Like, I have seen people play games, like, back-to-back like this before, but it's rare to see someone play through the entire game the exact same time like this from start to finish. Usually just see them play pieces. But this was a full playthrough. So that's at least what makes this different. And I want to try it again. Again, I have to retool the rules a bit, because X Shuttle is a little much, from what I'm noticing. It's just because of lives. Plus the whole, you hit restart, now you have to redo the whole thing. Can't really deal with that. Just flat out, I can't. That literally wasted a majority of this run tonight, unfortunately. So I can fix this if I just do it normally, which I'll probably just do. But I will need to make a file for it. Not a big deal. Because I would basically play through the whole game like it's X Shuttle, because we don't want to watch the cutscenes or have any other issues. Like, the problem is, here, let me just ask you guys this before I actually cut stream. Would it be a better idea if I just played new game, start a fresh file, and just go from start to finish, just skip the cutscenes? Or have a file prepared all the way to the very end of the levels, like go right to Terminal Velocity Act 2, basically. So it's just going to be level to level, no cutscenes. Because doing that will give me 99 lives in a week, so we don't have to worry about the life count thing. If we start a new game, I'm down to 4, and I have to go on my way for lives. Either one should work. I would just think preparing a file to be safe, but I can manage it if I have the 4 lives on Wii, because I can just go out of my way for them while we're playing the game. So I guess I just leave that one up to you guys right now, just to see. Actually, now saying it out loud, it might be a little bit better just to do a new game. Which with that logic, I won't need to really prepare a file, because it's just hit the button, technically. Saying prepare file. Yeah, because I'm also thinking the one thing is that in Ultimate, you only get one save file, so you don't have to do the whole create a new profile thing in the game. While Wii, as soon as you beat Act 2, you get pumped to the save file select screen, so you have to make a file, give it an icon, call the name and all that. So that would definitely desync the crap out of the game. I would have to load into a stage in Ultimate just to jump around randomly so that the Wii one can even get caught up. That's another problem. I might just prepare a file for that reason. So, yeah, I'll probably just end up doing that. Because at least the nice thing with Ultimate is with the tail save feature, there are no lives. If you run out of tail saves, it doesn't matter, because all that means is that when you lose all your tail saves, then when you fall down a pit, you go back to the last checkpoint. So, it should be fine. Plus, I don't think we'll ever run out of tail saves. We didn't run out of them tonight, even in X Shuttle. We went over close, so I don't think that'll be a problem. But yeah, people were saying prepare a file just to be easier, so I guess I'll just do that. I'll probably end up doing that in between the next time I stream this. It'll be a week or two from now. Again, I'm playing it by ear because I was thinking of streaming Origins next Thursday when it came out, because I have it ready to load up on my computer. Just gotta wait for it to release on Steam, and then I just hit download. So I can easily stream that on the release day, but at the same time, I want to try this again, so I'll probably wait until after next week and we'll revisit this concept. So that's probably the idea. Now give me time to prepare the file. So I hope you guys at least enjoyed this. We'll try round 2 by the end of the month, technically. Because by that point, actually, is that even end of the month still, or is that going to July? I don't know my dates. Right now, my head calendar is just all over the place. I'm just checking my phone. Okay, no, it's the 30th. So technically, if I did this the Thursday after next week, it would still be in June. That's fine. Next week in games is busy. Yeah, that's true. There's a good amount coming out next week. The only one I know for sure is Sonic Origins, but that's only because that's the only game I've been following right now. That's coming out next week. But yeah, I think now I'll actually do it, so get me off these screens. I'm also going to quit out of these games for that reason, too. I don't need these running anymore. Get them out of here. So, I don't know if it's going to cause things to stutter or not. I don't think they will. No, things are fine. Okay, well that's good. So, yeah, again, I'll prepare some files for this, and we'll revisit this concept next week, or not next week, the week after, because next week I think I'll stream that Sonic Origins collection when it comes out, as I want to check it out. I feel like that one's not a big deal to people, because if you want to avoid spoilers for that game, I'm sorry, but they came out on the Genesis in the 90s, so there's no real worries on spoilers on something like that, so it should be okay. The only thing is the new modes, I get it, so if you don't want to hang around for that, that'd be okay. But I think that's fine when you think about it to most people. So I hope I'll see you guys here for that next Thursday, but that's the plan there. Other than that, I posted on Twitter yesterday about this video thing, but check out the... Hey, where's the button? There we go. Check out the YouTube channel tomorrow. I'm going to be putting up a pretty big video. It's actually kind of a sequel to something. I can talk about it now. Because this was something I didn't want to really give away, but since you guys are here for the stream, that was kind of why I was holding off, because I was going to tell people at the very end of this. So it was like back in 2017. Actually, when exactly was it in 2017? Let me see. It was May of 2017, so this is way past 5 years. This is a month over. So I posted... hang on, let me see if I can get this. I guess I'll just do this. Well, there's the whole thing. Yep, now you can see it all. I wasn't meaning to do that, but that kind of works. Sure. So, I posted this video back in 2017. This was a game room tour. Hang on, let me fill the whole screen because that looks terrible. I did this video in 2017, showing off my space. People really enjoyed this kind of video. It was a cool idea, but I kind of wanted to do something like this for a while because I've moved spaces since then. Like this whole room I'm not even in anymore, and a lot of other stuff has changed. Let me just get the pan shot for that reason. This will give me a moment to talk about things. So, this video is old, like very old at this point. Most of it's outdated. So, over the past couple of weeks, I've been working on an updated version of this same video, and I finally got it done this week. It took me a lot longer to make than expected, but this whole setup is entirely different now, so just give me a sec here. I'm trying not to like hit the link just yet. I want the rest of this to finish up, because I want to give you guys a before and after. This is your little sneak peek of what you're gonna see tomorrow. Because keep in mind also this is 20 minutes. Now, I'm just gonna swap over to the new version. It's 40 minutes. There's a lot more to go over here. Just a lot more. Flat out. Because I'm in a whole different space. You see it a lot of times during these streams now. But this has been a thing we want to do for a while. This will be going up tomorrow. So, that's pretty much the big thing. Everything else is pretty much the same. I'm still working on my next full-on playthrough. That'll be going up by the end of the month if all my plans are still intact for that. I just got to work on mainly finalizing the projects. But yeah, there's a lot more that went into this video. This is my big thing that's coming out before my next project here, because I think that'd be a good substitute thing beforehand. That's pretty much it for that front. We're still doing Metroid Prime over in League. Check that out. We were Ghostbusters in the last episode, so there's that. That kind of gives you an idea of what we were collecting, expansion-wise. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. So, again, I'll revisit this idea for the Sonic Colors double take thing, as I'll coin it. As this will work, I just gotta modify my rule set a little bit, because I think the current one was a little much, and I gotta find a better way. If I can hear both versions of the game in my ear at the same time, that'd be great. It's just that, for me, Ultimate was way quieter than Wii. I could barely hear Ultimate. But the Wii one was like up here. Ultimate was like down here in volume. It was too big of a scale. I gotta find a way to balance it out better without screwing up the audio capture in something like OBS. So I'm gonna try to work on that for probably next time we do it. But that's pretty much everything. So yeah, check out the video tomorrow. It was a big one. That took a long time to make. But you'll get to see this whole space. Not just like this part you see in the camera, but the rest of it in that said video. Because there's a lot of areas that obviously you can't see on this camera, and I kind of go over more of like the gear I use too in these videos, like this microphone. I've talked about it plenty of times in the past, but I talk about it again there. The Stream Deck device I've been using for all these different things on streams and other projects. Capture card I use, the switchers, the splitters, like everything really. If you want to know more about how this stuff is made, check it out. But that's pretty much it for me, so I'm gonna head out. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for everyone who came out, and I'll see you next week for some more stuff. So take care and have a good night, everybody.